All right, I hope you guys had a lovely 4th of July. We are still having fireworks blow off right now, so bear with me. I'm going to try to get rid of all that banging noise in post-production. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good 4th. Hopefully you were able to spend some time with family and friends. So here we are. More of the Trump and Elon feud. Look, before we get into this, I believe that a third option or a third party is a good idea. You can look at my name on this profile. It's the third position. Now, obviously, the third position is different than what you think of just saying a third position. It's a whole ideology. The third position is, and you can go look that up. I can't talk about it or I'll get banned. I'm sure you can catch my drift on what I believe. I actually believe in the American people and wanting what's best for the American people and their safety and their health and not going in debt for the rest of their lives because they have cancer. That's what I believe, but I guess I'm a terrible human being for believing that. Anyway, this is a joke. Now that I just told you that it's a good idea, this is a joke. Elon Musk doesn't care. Elon Musk, this will in 2 months, 3 months time, this will be gone. This will be swept under the rug. No one will remember this because this is just the feud. This is just a Trump and Elon feud because they hate each other now. They're children. I'm sorry. Elon and Trump are children. Now that I just said that, everybody's going to be disliking this video. That's fine. I don't care. I think if you've seen any of my videos, you can tell that I'm not on the right and I'm not on the left. Hence why I actually think if it was an actual new party, I love in one of Elon's tweets about him flaunting this new party, he brings up, well, democracy. Well, these two parties aren't democracy. Oh my gosh. Without getting too much into my ideology, where has democracy, first of all, we're a constitutional republic, where has democracy gotten us in 300 plus years? Homelessness still. People going in debt for the rest of their lives for having cancer and having a surgery that they have to have or they're going to die. The list goes on. Is that what we want? Is this what we want? So if you're going to make a new party, have new ideas. Don't have the stupid old ideas from the left and the right and the Republicans and the liberals. Have different thoughts. Combine. There's some stuff on the left that are good. There's some stuff on the right that are good. Combine these. And that's not what we're doing. And that's why this is not going to work. End of story. I can promise you. And I'll get back on here in 3 months. And I'll say I'm wrong if people are actually buying into this New America Party or whatever the hell it's called. I will be the first one. If people are still talking about it and people are serious about it, I will come on here in 3 months and tell you that I was wrong. I will not be wrong. This will be swept under the rug. This will be a joke in the next election. This won't even be a thought in the next election. We will look back on this in the next election and laugh that this was even a prospect of being an option on this ballot on these upcoming, 3 years from our next election. I don't know what else to say. I truly don't. Why doesn't any of these new parties or new ideas have, maybe cutting fund to Israel? Would any party do that? With any status? Do you think Elon would ever do that? Do you think Trump would ever do that? Do you think anybody on the left would ever do that? No. Third position would. Absolutely. Because there would be no money going to any of the wars. Let's be honest, the Palestinian and Israel war is not a war, it's a genocide, but we've been talking that forever. Um, what about that? What about Ukraine? How much money? And people want to say, well, the amount of money we give compared to the money that we have, well, it doesn't matter. We're $32 trillion in debt. Everything we have that we can put towards the debt, we should. End of story. End of story. And how about putting, you know what, screw that. Screw that. Screw the $1 trillion debt we have. What about the people who are living on the streets? What about the vets who are living on the streets? What about the people who are just struggling and need a hand for a couple of months to get back on their feet from losing a job or whatever it may be in their life? Could those hundreds of billions of dollars that we've given to Ukraine go to them? Is that an idea for a new party? Wow, what a weird idea to actually help our people. Okay, I'm going to stop getting angry. I want to hear your thoughts about this. I don't care if you're on the left. I do not care if you're on the right. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Maybe somebody who is MAGA, maybe somebody who is a never Trumper, maybe somebody who loves Elon, maybe somebody who voted for Kamala, which are, yeah, anyway, maybe somebody who's a socialist, or I want to hear your thoughts on this. And I'm going to guarantee you that 90%, if nobody's going to see the video because my videos never get out. It's funny that my channel 2 years ago that got over 10,000 subscribers in less than 6 months, all my videos were able to be seen by actual subscribers, and now my videos aren't even being able to be seen anybody. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I still want to hear your thoughts. I don't think I'll have anybody say their thoughts in my comments because I don't think anybody will see this video, but that's fine because I still want to make them. So I want to hear your thoughts, and I guarantee you 90% of you with brain cells, and which is the majority of you, 90% is the majority, are going to say this is a joke. You're going to say this is a joke because it is. No one is taking this serious. Nobody is. So, yep, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to make this video. I was going to do it yesterday, but he actually announced the party today. Obviously, it's a joke, but he announced it today. So we'll see where it goes. But you heard my bet. Give it 3 months. I'm taking the under in 3 months that it's going to be swept under the rug and nobody's ever going to talk about it again. So that's all I got. See ya.